Wait, no way.
No way, what?
Look at this. Ready? Whoa, Christmas!
Oh, Christmas
Woo!
time.
I don't know about this. Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into Kick 'em Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, Mr. BurOaks himself. Oaks, what it do?
Oh, shit, man.
Fire.
Long day. Didn't, unfortunately, have a chance to catch the Madrid game. Was driving all day. So we won, though.
Some really smart people just stayed in the back and put away orders today and broke down cardboard so that they could watch the entire Madrid game.
Nice.
Some other really smart people also wore a soccer jersey in a dispensary for about 6 hours, and they just thought I looked handsome. They had no idea what was happening. It was pretty sick. Also, next week, I might skip Christmas Eve show and just do a Christmas Day show to talk about Boxing Day. Because I'm going to open the 3 gifts from the 3 family members I'll see, and then I'm going to probably be like, all right, sports. Did NFL take over Christmas again, or is that back to being an NBA thing?
I'm pretty sure the NFL is probably trying to take over Christmas.
I gotcha. What up? I'm going to go with Elena Portales Delgado. That's my guess on not mispronouncing people's names. All right, guys, welcome to TwoFootTalk. We're going to get some shit off our chest from last week. This is last week. Fuck yous. If you had any bad beats, put it in the chat. If your boss is a douchebag, put it in the chat. If your dinner was burnt, put it in the chat. If you love your wife, but she burnt that fucking meatloaf, I'm sorry, but like last week, man, fuck you.
Ma, the meatloaf. Fuck.
Somebody's got to catch it. It's going to happen on TwoFootTalk. All right. My first one I got is Valicano Batiste. I'm not mad. I'm just really disappointed.
Yeah. Last week, Oaks talked a lot of shit about not watching the Man U game and saying the Batiste game was going to be better. He was wrong.
That game was lit. I've never hit a both teams to score over 2.5 quicker. Wow. Good guy.
First half, baby.
I was kind of hoping that at least like Anthony would do something, but you know, they got multiple games this week, yada yada, bullshit excuses. Score a fucking goal. Don't make me waste 90 minutes of my life watching just you. I watched 22 adults kicking a ball around a fucking rectangle. That's all that happened. Nothing else happened. That was it. That was the only thing. What is this live about?
Soccer.
Soccer and talking shit, to be honest.
Yeah, every week.
Next one I got. Como. Score a fucking goal. What are we doing, Como?
Yeah.
If Nico Paz don't score or assist, y'all dead ass don't do anything. That blows my mind.
I was super pissed because I like Dio or whatever his name is, the guy. Yeah, the guy who used to play winger for Batiste. I think he's done well for himself at Como, and I bet him, and he came off injured in 13 minutes, so that really sucked.
Yeah, that didn't help the offense at all either, because now it's like we were excited that Morata was hurt, but now they're probably like, damn, I wish we had Morata back, which is just like when you're saying that about your football team.
You're hard up.
It's 2025, put it that way. You can't be saying, damn, I wish we had Morata back. Yikes. They have so many attackers, though. Like somebody else, score a goal. They have Seri, too. He's number 99. You couldn't score against Roma? Respectfully, come on. Next one on my list is Bilbao. Just the fuck. What are we doing? What's the deal? Because then didn't Celta Vigo just lose today to the fucking?
They did, yeah. They lost to Division 3 or some shit team.
So, and it wasn't even like I saw Celta scored and I was like, okay, 1-1 draw, like you're worried about. So I'm not worried about it. And then they scored again, and Bilbao was just like, yeah, we used all of our juice against Atleti and PSG. We're beat. We're fucking beat. It's almost like they can't make it through Champions League. Ugh.
Penalty kick issues again in Bilbao.
No.
Yeah, who would have guessed?
That's never happened. That's crazy. I got Palace on here because some really smart people were just like, all right, Erling Haaland's got a bettable number, but it's not bettable enough. So then they did Erling Haaland and both teams to score. And I watched Erling Haaland do his fucking thing. He did it a few times, actually. He did his thing. Kind of on your heads. And when I say I just need one fucking goal, there was like this giant rectangle that you guys almost never even looked at. Yeah, I needed you to fucking kick. You guys shot at something a lot. I don't know if you were aiming for the rectangle. You definitely kicked the ball in the other team's defensive area a lot. I'm just confused why nobody was like, yo, that rectangle. Yeah, let me put one of these in there. Not one. At the crib. You let Man City do that to you. That's sad. It's just really sad. I don't even know if Bo's in here, but I have Newcastle on here because, like, what the fuck, guys? And I was worried about this strictly because Newcastle had midweek football. And I don't know if they just are like mentally scarred from Champions League where they're just like, dude, we have a game in the middle of the week. That's the only thing that matters. But because it was also not a watchable match. It wasn't even like it was a fun derby to watch. There was one goal in it, and it was a fucking own goal from the striker. So it was on a bullshit set piece. Like it was nothing fun at all. And it happened in the 46th minute. Nothing dramatic happened. It was all just kind of shite. There was about 0.5 expected goals between both teams for any fucking nerds out there. Yeah, that shit sucked. There was 3 total shots on target in a derby. And what's even worse, the absolute worst part,
no cards.
Only at the end did we start seeing cards. There were 5 cards in the last 5 minutes. Fuck the whole beginning of the game. Ronaldo is on the fucking pitch, and it took more than 45 minutes for a yellow to come out? How was a striker the first to get the fucking card? And I don't know. I was just shocked not to see a penalty kick or a red card because that's how I usually see it going. Who was reffing, actually? Now I don't think about it. There's plenty of cards in it, though. It just took too long. It made me sweat. There was 3 cards the entire fucking game, it felt like. 3 or 4. And then I was waiting for the next one, and it did not happen until the 86th minute where he just blew his entire load and was like, actually, yeah, we're going to
cards for everybody.
Yeah, and that's where I was like, okay, so I could have took more cards. You're a dickhead. You're a fucking dickhead. All right, fuck this guy. It's like, I was right, but you made me wait this long to be right, and I hate you now. Bologna, you're on here because, like, yo, dude, getting a red card is a Juve thing to do. Y'all were just supposed to tie. Shout out Orsolini, though, because he did get me a shot on target. So I saw him in the starting lineup and immediately was like, and it's less than minus 200, so I'm in there. Okay, thank you, Orsolini. The only bad thing is I also took both teams to score, and you guys ruined that. You took that away from me. All right, Bologna, so fuck you guys. And then again, finally, if my boy Bo is in here, Brighton's on there. What happened? You couldn't beat Liverpool in 2025, dog? Everyone in England's doing that shit. Y'all trash. You know what's even worse? They're still 1 point ahead of Newcastle. So fuck them. Fuck those guys. Even when they fuck up, I got fucking Newcastle fucking up worse. How you lose to Sunderland? Get a tie. I was watching the whole game. I was like, okay, well, when Brighton fucking loses, at least they'll jump them. And then they scored that own goal. And my whole just weekend was ruined. Because I was like, well, now what am I going to say to Bo? But all right, that's all I got. Oaks, what do you
got? Everton, fuck you, score a goal against Chelsea. Like, that back line's not very good. Everton might just be falling off. Arsenal, you conceded to Wolves and almost drew that game. Just putting that out there.
Yo, good teams just win. They don't ask questions about it, man.
Lazio took 2 red cards and was down to 9 men for 15 minutes, and Parma couldn't get us a fucking goal. That's pretty embarrassing. Do gotta give a shout out to my boy Gianluca Samacha, who got 2 goals. Guys in his bag again.
Yep.
Turns out that's the only fun part about watching Atalanta is Samacha is really tall with a bunch of neck tattoos and really good at scoring goals. Tottenham, you got your backs blown out by Nottingham Forest. That's embarrassing. They hired and fired your old manager who swung on the owner, and you got your backs blown out by 3 goals.
You know what's even worse? They didn't even get one either.
Right. Yeah, you got shut out 3-0. That's embarrassing. Couple more shout outs. West Ham Aston Villa, shout out for a hell of a game. A little 2-3 action. It's nice to see the Hammers fighting at home. Shout out my boy E. James, who is one of the few Hammers supporters I know. And then I am a Villa fan, so I did like up the Villa. Glad they won. Leeds, shout out for breaking the can't win a game versus, well, not can't win, can't tie or get any points versus Brentford away at Brentford streak. You held it down, got a 1-1 draw. So shout out Leeds. You know, we out here. Dortmund, fuck you. Can't win a game on the road versus Freiburg. Eat a dick. Byron getting a 2-2 draw at home versus Mainz. What's going on there, Byron? It's Bundesliga. It's not like you started a bunch of backups. Harry Kane hit a penalty kick. Played the whole game. What else we got? Sunday. Some really smart guy told you that Sassuolo was going to find a way to get points off AC Milan, and they got points off AC Milan. So shout out that guy. Genius.
Also, Pulisic didn't do shit. I'll be honest.
That's true. Napoli dropping points on the road to Udinese. Is that how you win a Scudetto?
They did have a goal taken back, though.
Is that how you win a Scudetto? By dropping points to Udinese?
Depends what Inter does.
Well, they dog walked Girona, so. Bilbao, we already said, we already covered that. I don't know why the Levante Villarreal game got postponed. Do you?
No, but I have Google. Hold on.
Okay. I'm just gonna add it to La Liga's fuck yous. Just fuck La Liga. It's not football. It's La Liga.
Torrential rain warning.
Oh, okay. And yeah, that's about it. We pretty much covered everything else.
Valencia just doesn't. Valencia can't handle rain. It's crazy.
It is.
Torrential. I want to know how the rain is over there now. Part of me wants to go see if I can survive it. All right. Does everybody feel better? I know I feel better. Wow.
There's Conference League tomorrow, but not regular Europa. That is weird.
Well, that just doesn't even count.
Yeah.
I was more pissed off that our game was on Saturday and we got a Wednesday Cup match. I was like, yeah. And I'm off on Sunday, which is why I'm actually pissed about it. Because I'm just like, you're going to make me watch this at work rather than, why didn't you put our game on Sunday? I was like, figures fucking Barcelona plays on Sunday. They get the most. Let's see how we're doing it. Yeah, I'm going to start that narrative. But we're not starting in Spain. We're starting in England. First one I got for you, Newcastle versus Chelsea. So off rip, I was immediately like, yo, both teams to score over 2.5. I put it right on my board. And then I actually looked at the schedule and saw that this is the early game.
It is the early game.
So now, mind you, I'm going to stand on business, and I left them on there, but now I'm feeling Newcastle draw no bet. If it's going to be low scoring.
I don't hate that. St. James Park's always tough.
Agreed. Has Chelsea been traveling places well?
I don't know. They played Cardiff midweek.
Ooh.
At Cardiff? I don't fucking know.
So Chelsea's doesn't have a bad away record. It's not that good. It's 4-2-2, but they're Chelsea, you know. Have they played at St. James Park, though? People are asking. Also, shout out Cole Palmer for starting and actually doing something. I appreciated that. And they did beat Everton. And I think he might have scored against – no, he didn't play against Cardiff. But he did score against Everton. And I was like, all right, cool. I like when I get to call people out and they actually do something. This always makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, so you taking a side in this one, or are you just going to bet goals, or are you scared because it's the early game?
No, I like the both teams to score for sure. I think the over 2.5 is probably an okay look. I'm trying to look. Newcastle hasn't dropped a Premier League game at home to Chelsea since 2021. Is that the Chelsea UCL year, 21-22?
I have no idea, but that's a long time.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But Newcastle's held it down at home. 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row. So at least 2 years in a row here. I don't hate that draw, no bet. I do like the both teams to score. I probably lean the over 2.5. It's minus 176 for both teams to score. Over 2.5 is minus 145. I like it, but I'm not in love with it. That makes sense. It's the early game, so a little bit of caution there, but it should be fine.
I won't lie to you. I got a nice Newcastle both teams to score number. I feel like. Oh no, I just went with the over. That's why my number looks nicer. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Next one I got. I don't think we even need to talk about this one that much. Man City versus West Ham. I pretty much just have one question, and it's can West Ham get us one? Because I actually don't think they can.
If they do, it's going to be Bowen.
I would say Paqueta or Bowen, but I feel like we rang Bowen. He needs like a nice 2-week break here where he might throw an assist in here or there, but we kind of rang him out when it came to goals because it feels like he's on. I told you he's English Iago Aspas, where he literally is just like, holy shit, guys. All right, fine, get in.
I guess we're just fucking doing it again.
Man City's also kind of hit their stride here. So the odds suck. That's why it's more like, yo, am I gonna get Erling Haaland, both teams to score, and Man City money line for hopefully a plus sign? Because those are the only things I like. If West Ham can even get us one.
Yeah, I'm not. West Ham's offense has been better, but I'm not sold on them. It's not like City's defense is outstanding, but like you said, they beat Madrid. They're finding form. I wouldn't want to play City if I was West Ham. I would probably not want to get curb stomped.
I wouldn't want to play football, period, if I was West Ham. I'd sell the club. All right, next one. Tottenham versus Liverpool. Oaks, I feel like I'm on the wrong side of Liverpool every single time. And fuck those guys. So I'm on Liverpool money line. Straight the fuck up. Plus 105. Fuck Tottenham. I watched Nottingham Forest do it. Nottingham Forest wax that ass. You telling me Liverpool can't handle?
I'm with you. I think plus 105 is way too good of a number on Liverpool. Like, what are people seeing on Tottenham that I'm not? Because I saw him get skull fucked.
I'm going to be real honest, too. If I see Mo Salah in a starting lineup, I'm taking a Salah win cast. I know that sounds crazy in the year 2025. Because you're getting good numbers on both. I'm running that bitch up.
I'm with it.
Anytime I feel like I might be confident in Tottenham a little bit, or they might be doing,
they just shit the bed. Yeah,
they just
they're terrible. Yeah, anytime you have a little faith in Tottenham, they're just like, oh, that's right, we're Tottenham.
Yeah, just straight out of their way to be absolute garbage, and just makes me wonder. It's like, what the fuck were you watching? Like, do you guys remember when I just like kept betting Brennan Johnson shots on target? I thought that was going to be like a consistent thing, and then I'm just watching him play, and I'm like, what happened? You're still trying to hit that rectangle over there, right? Like, what the fuck happened? Holy shit. And it's like, if you can't do that, then why are you're getting paid to do this? That's crazy. Moving on, next one. Oaks' favorite. Everton versus Arsenal. You're getting an obnoxiously good number on Arsenal right now. And again, I watched Arsenal somehow pull out that shit show last week that they did not deserve to win. That does look like a team that might end up taking the league when you get wins like that. That being said, you should beat Everton then. And not only should you beat Everton, but I think that you should do it by more than one goal. So I went Arsenal money line over 1.5. That was at even money, plus 100. So I need 2 corner kicks to go in, and I'm chilling. Jack Grealish can do whatever. Go fucking flip your hair again, buddy.
kind of like the under here, under 2.5, sitting at -120, -125. Everton's had Arsenal's number the last 3-4 years. Everton got a draw at home, 1-1 last time these two faced off, went into Arsenal, held 0-0 draw. Everton's been a thorn in Arsenal's side for a while. The fuck was that? I'm not gonna get out of pocket and try and tell you Everton double chance. But I kind of like the under here. I don't hate I don't hate like an Everton double chance, but I'm probably not going to talk myself into that because anytime I do, Arsenal finds a way to win, like in a shitty way.
I was about to say that's like Sean Dyche Everton ball. It's like you're playing with just a lot of guts because Arsenal's just so much better than Everton. They have no reason they shouldn't beat their ass.
Yeah, I'm just like a two. See, like that's why I like the under because like a 2-0 Arsenal win is gonna be like, oh look, we fucking beat Everton. Look at us, we're fucking. And I'll just be like, yeah, I had the under. I don't care.
Yep. All right. Better matchup. Leeds Palace at Ellen Road. Leeds Palace. Palace gave us an absolute stinker last week. Bounce back game versus Leeds. I love how Leeds is playing at home though right now. So I like both teams to score -125. I didn't even shout that number around. I love the number off the rip though. And neither of these teams' defenses. I actually like their defenses on set pieces attacking more than I appreciate their actual defenses. Mark Guy is just an absolute weapon. He's a monster in the air, and he's just class. And shout out Chris Richards, my American dog. But you wouldn't catch me taking a side in this one. But both teams to score -125. Fuck yeah. What I really need is Palace to score first, and then I don't even care. Leeds at home, yeah, I trust the fuck out of Leeds at home.
I like that. I like Leeds on a draw, no bet here. Like I said, Ellen Road built different. It's a very difficult place to play. Fans are rowdy. They're right on top of the pitch. Leeds is playing good football. Shout out Brendan Aronson. He's been looking really good. DCL is somehow putting it together, so good for him. Like, I'm glad he found some form and it's working out for Leeds. I wouldn't make that a long-term deal, Leeds. I'm just telling you right now. But, and look, I'm not out of pocket here. The sports books think that Leeds, they think this game's going to be a draw, but they have Leeds favored at home, +165 versus +185. So give me Leeds on the draw, no bet.
They're playing the Brazilian Cup final right now, and it's maybe like the worst one of all time. I'm trying to figure out if I can live bet a Memphis Depay goal.
Nice.
And they won't let me do it. They're haters. But I just saw the headband he's wearing, and there's no way he doesn't score. It's gonna be.
Oh, you got that swagged out headband?
Well, it's a blacked out one, and it's now silver metal pieces rather than the like brass ones that he had. Yeah, it's fucking sick.
I'll be right back. Something's going on.
It's sick enough where I need to go bet him for a goal as we speak. That's how sick it is. But yeah, we only have one more English game, and I feel like Oaks would fight me on if we can do another English game, but the English slate was so much better than everyone else's. So this is where we're at with it. Hold on. Can we bet a Memphis Depay goal? Oh, shit, we can. +210, everybody. Memphis Depay. Brazilian Cup final. He's going for some silverware. It's probably going to be a penalty kick. We don't care. They all count. +210. We got this. Memphis Depay. Speaking into existence. We got what? Another 60 minutes left of this game? 70. Let's fucking get it. And it's just the first leg, and Corinthians is at home. All right, we're in there. My last English game I got. Aston Villa versus Manchester United. At the Cribbo for the Villains. So, Man U just gave us an absolute banger. They put up 4 Gs last game against Bournemouth. I already know. Or did they play their cup match yet? Because I think it's going to be shit. Oh, they don't have a cup match? Okay. So they're just playing at Aston Villa. No extra travel, no extra matches.
They just had the Monday game.
Yeah, we just had a Monday 4-goal banger. Back-to-back games of 4 goals, by the way. When's the last time, man, you did that? Is my man's hair just long as fuck still?
Yeah.
He needs 3 wins in a row or 5?
5. No
Why
draws. Has to be
dude.
5 dubs.
Brentford fucked him so bad.
Yeah, they sure did.
I have to in this game, like I don't know how you don't take the over in it. I have to take the over in this game. Aston Villa versus Man U. Both teams score over 2.5 is -115. I know I'm gonna do something stupid. And I'm gonna put a goal scorer on it too. Rather than that, maybe I'll just start doing some shots. But
I like Morgan Rogers to score assist. He's been very good at Villa Park.
Yeah, he's been absolutely balling. Ever since last year, I've been watching him more intently after I talked shit on him because you said you liked him so much. I was just like, well, hold on, I'll watch. But this motherfucker dribbles too much for me. But then he started passing and shooting real nice, and I was like, okay. And you can still sense when he's going to dribble too much, and usually he'll just dive now, which also works out for him. But once I saw him jacking for chicks from more than like 35 out, I was like, okay, maybe you ain't a bitch. All right, hold up. But I'm taking goals in this. I need to see it starting 11 from both sides. Also, free my man Benny Sesko. Send him to Madrid. Can you imagine if we would have just followed my game plan? This guy's sitting on a Manchester United bench. What a bump. What a bump. Also, people are saying that Madrid fans overhyped Gonzalo Garcia. But I just love how hard he works. He's trying his best. But
he is a kid.
People are saying that.
I don't know. There were a couple of really smart guys talking on the phone on Monday, I think, about how Samacho would look real good in a Madrid kit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if we're going for a big ass target, this only 6 foot 21-year-old weighing about $130, maybe that's not really what we're looking for in the break glass in case of emergency type of situation. Yeah. Benny Sesko, Samacha, those are some builds that I can work with where we're like, yeah, hey, we have 9 guys that are good at crossing and nobody that's good at
nobody that's 6'4". Can you be 6'4"?
Yeah, can you be giant and hook it up?
I like Villa here at home, Villa Park +115 up the Villa. I like both teams to score. Villa money line. Yeah, I see goals here. I'm with you in every aspect except for I'm going to back Villa at home here.
Nobody delusional has spoken to me about this game, and it makes me worried. I'm just talking to delusional ass people, and I can be like, you know what? I'm with you. Let's fucking do it. Let's ride.
How's our homie from Georgia doing? I ain't heard from him in a minute.
Oh, who knows? I haven't heard from him either. All right, we're moving on. We're going to Spain, everybody. Es no football.
It's La Liga.
Yeah, it's just La Liga. I don't know if anyone got any updates on the Negreira case, but they're actually all fucking hilarious. So I might have shared them a lot and reposted them a lot, but I don't know if everybody saw those. They're fucking absolutely hilarious. Can you imagine in court going, I don't know, that was a long time ago. Well, that's not actually that good of a defense. I forget. It didn't happen.
That's kind of what we're here for.
I forget. I don't know. How am I supposed to remember? Ask the guy that did it. Well, what about these ones that you did? I don't know what you're talking about. Can't remember. If you just wait long enough and just say, I don't know, then you're not guilty. The line sucks in this game, bro. Can Sevilla score against us? Because I think they can.
Probably.
I just watched a 3rd division side score against us. And it was like they just won the Super Bowl. It was crazy. I'm always find it so shocking how much like Real Madrid is actually like sought after over there. Like it's an NCAA tournament. Like they got the drawing. They saw their name when Real Madrid got picked with them. It's like, word, we get to get our ass beat by these guys. I'm getting so-and-so's jersey. I'm asking Mbappe for his. I would have been yanking on that Mbappe jersey all fucking day. I would have been like, yo, dude, I need this. I want it at halftime. Don't make me wait. Like, and you got a Madrid team that's used to playing in front of like 80,000+ at this 6,000 seater stadium. And this team is playing like it's a fucking World Cup final because they've never. Our Castilla team literally held them to a shutout, and then we let them score too. But whatever superhero type of bullshit they wanted to pull there, I do think Sevilla can get one on us. I don't know how we're this bad at guarding set pieces when our goalkeeper is 6'7". We have 2 gigantic set piece threats in Tchouaméni and Rudiger that should be
I
able
don't
to
know how Alexis Sanchez is still in the fucking league playing for Sevilla, dude, at 36.
I think he leads them in goals.
Insane.
Yeah. So, they still have your boy Romero up front?
They do. They have Isaac Romero.
So I'm looking at him or anyone that used to play for Real Madrid. That's who's going to end up scoring this goal. But Real Madrid will win. But I was looking at the both teams to score because I think Sevilla almost always gets one on us. We always make the Sevilla game way more difficult than it needs to be. And this is also a Sevilla team that can be up for the challenge. They did beat the shit out of Barcelona.
They did. They did curb stomp Barcelona. Yeah, I mean, they can probably get a goal. Anybody who's can put together a clever corner can kind of get a goal just because we're not super good at man marking in the box, which is upsetting. But yeah, I don't know. It's Madrid at home. Madrid's minus 450. I'll need to see a starting 11, but I'll probably take some player props.
You want to hear a crazy player prop?
Sure.
Mbappe goal.
No way.
He's going for the Ronaldo record. Tomorrow will be the last game of the year. Or whatever. Saturday will be the last game of the year.
Nice.
So, guys, I don't know. I think this Mbappe guy might score again. He has, 58 goals in 58 matches right now? That's pretty cool.
I definitely like Rudiger's stuff. I think he'll be in the lineup. Again, he's somebody who gives us height on set pieces. We know he's got a good header. I like Tchouaméni, again, off of set pieces. If I see Camavinga playing, I'm taking him for shots and a shot on target because I love Camavinga.
Saying that guy's a go. He will get a yellow card, though, against Sevilla. Hold on. Who's starting in the Sevilla midfield?
Sevilla's got like 23 injuries, dude. They're
Same. Join the fucking club, Sevilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at their midfield. It's Sao, Agume, and Mendy. I might even check their yellow card numbers just to show you how right I am. Agume has 7. So that's 1 every other game, not counting his 2 suspensions. And hold on, Mendy's on loan. Wait, what team is he on loan from? From Trabzonspor. Oh, shit. Oh, he has...
from the Turkish league? He's probably a hack.
This guy has no starts, and he's just a 25-year-old playing against Real Madrid in what might be his first start because absolutely nobody is healthy.
Yep.
So, again, Camavinga, he's going to get hit by the one young bull French guy. And by young bull, I mean guy that's 5 years older than him but plays for Trabzonspor. On loan. So I'm calling him young bull. And yellow card galore. If I see a double pivot of Tchouaméni and Camavinga, all the yellow cards. Give me them all. I don't even know who's reffing, and I don't care. I hope it's that bald guy that hates us and cries in press conferences. Next one, we got a banger. Villarreal versus Barcelona. It's in Valencia, so, God forbid it rains. Sorry, is that a cheap shot? Should I not be saying that? Sorry, guys, is it too soon?
Villarreal didn't cancel their match.
Yeah, but they're still in the area. They're in the Valencia, whatever they call that, aisle, whatever. Villarreal always gives Barcelona a good run for their money, so I did both teams to score and no draw because the both teams to score sucks. It was like minus 350, and then the both teams to score over 2.5 minus 235. So
Yeah,
I went for the both teams to score no draw. Will I be super salty if they draw? Yeah, I will. I won't lie to you guys. I'll be really fucking salty. But also, that's kind of a win-win for me.
I think I'm going to take Villarreal on the double chance.
That feels ballsy. What's their home record?
I don't know. They lost today. And they started all of their backups. So they completely punted their way out of the Copa del Rey and didn't bring on
they're unbeaten at home.
They didn't bring on any of their starters until the 56-minute second half.
They're unbeaten at home, but have not played Real Madrid or Barcelona.
Yeah, I'm going to take Villarreal on the double chance, straight up.
Yeah. All right, you heard him here first. I'm cool with that. But, also, can they just win then?
That'd be dope.
That'd be super dope. I have one more La Liga game just so I could put another La Liga game. It's definitely more of an Oaks and Leg game, though, because it's Betis versus Getafe. And I know that nobody really gives a fuck about this game except
Betis
for us.
money line's super bettable, though. At
I was
minus
gonna say,
135.
That Betis number looks fucking great. And I don't have a lot of respect for Getafe, but I will give them a little bit of props, but not this week because it feels like Betis always handles business against Getafe. Betis
Getafe started the year hot and quickly went right back to being Getafe.
Well, Getafe hasn't really they haven't gotten a sweep on Betis since 2020. It's been 5 or 6 years where Getafe has actually went and manhandled Betis. Betis will go in even on an away match and just handle business. Nice 1-0 win, get in, get out. At the crib, 1-2. Antony got a rest. Yeah. Does Getafe have somebody that's stopping Antony, respectfully? Because I don't think they do.
Getafe has only won one of their last 9 head-to-heads.
I will say, though, Betis does have to play a Copa del Rey match against some whatever team. But, yeah, Getafe looks like dog shit, especially away from home. They look extra bad. So, I think they have 5 L's. So
Getafe also has to play a Copa del Rey match tomorrow.
Oh, really? Oh, word.
Yep. So both are playing on the same day.
Who do you think's throwing it? They're playing BurOaks. Ooh, I fucks with BurOaks, actually.
I like Betis here a lot.
I'm with you on it. All right, moving on. I have one Serie A game, but it's not the last Italian game we'll talk about. So the one I have is Juve versus Roma. Is there going to be more than one goal in this game, tops?
No.
Is Dybala going to start and do something?
No.
I don't even care about this game then. Okay. That was Juve Roma. Cards and offside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cards galore.
I think Dovbyk is not fully fit. Is Pellegrini still shooting?
Yes. I was talking about that with Bird over the weekend. So I think Pellegrini is still shooting. The young bull, what's his name? Franson, something like that. I don't know. Striker for Roma, who's been playing with Dovbyk out and everybody else hurt and Dybala being a piece of shit. He got yelled at by Gasparini and then bagged a brace. So good for him.
Sule or Ferguson?
Ferguson.
Well, he's only got one Serie A right now, so I understand.
Yeah, no, it was midweek. He bagged a brace and
hold on. The Irish kid scored a brace against Celtic.
Yep.
That feels a little scripted.
After getting dragged by Gasparini too, so.
Well, then he played in the Coma match and didn't score. So
that's correct.
He's dead to me.
Yeah, this is going to be the most Italian game that's ever Italian.
Yep, this game's going to suck. Okay. We do have a super
There'll be a lot of this. There'll be a lot of this.
We like that. We got a Super Italian Cup. I think it's in Saudi Arabia, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they copied us, but they're also broke. So I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Milan's going to win this game. And then I'm going to just switch over to this one really quick. Bologna versus Inter. Inter's going to win that game. So it's going to force the two most popular teams in Italy to most likely have to play in what is one of the biggest derbies in Europe again.
No way. You think the Saudis set it up like that?
It's almost like they paid.
Barcelona again?
It's almost like they paid to have the competition there. Weird how that – it'll just magically work out like that. Now, if Bologna had somebody,
they just got shut out by Udinese.
if Bologna had somebody that was marketable, if they had a Ballon d'Oro Benzema, a Cristiano Ronaldo, and Mbappe, fuck yeah, you guys can win.
Even a Xerxes, if they still had a Xerxes.
No, he's not enough because then we could say Orsolini. He's not enough. Orsolini's not even enough, and he's giant over in Italy. Shit, we know about him. I'm in Pennsylvania. But he's no Ronaldo. He's no you see him on the street and you're like, oh shit, soccer. I know that guy. He kicks stuff. So we have to go with pull of God so you can pull it all in. Modric and pull of God on one team, and you'll get a Milan derby. Yeah, I know what you guys are doing. Don't act like you're slick. Great odds on Milan money line for this one. I do have it flipped. I think Napoli's listed as the home team, so baby blue versus the black and reds. I love that combo as always.
Same.
But yeah, between these two games, these are the first one. I think the game's tomorrow. I am going to bet on both Milan teams. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
What do you got, Oaks?
I'm with you. I like Milan. Napoli is not playing great football right now. And I tend to agree with you that Inter is way better than Bologna. So if we want to do a little Milan-Inter parlay on the Super Cup, I'm in.
Do you know what the odds are on it?
I do not. I don't have that in front of me because Michigan's weird with Super Cups in Saudi.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I have one French game, which you're going to need my full attention for. So instead, I'm going to do this German game and say, yo, Oaks, who do we trust? Yeah. That's how I felt writing it down. I was like, ha, okay.
You got back Leipzig at home.
Really? That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I don't want to, but like you just have to.
You know what sucks is remember when Leverkusen was like really fun to watch and was like kind of good?
I do.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy time that we were in, man. All right, let's see. Italian Super Cup.
RB Leipzig has only let up 3 goals at home this season.
If we did Milan and Inter to advance, both of them, it would be plus 140.
That's not bad.
If we want to do it just straight up on the money line, though.
Inter for sure on the money line. I don't think Bologna is scoring more than.
Then it's plus 352. If you just take them both straight up on the money line.
Nice.
Now, I think the smart thing would probably be Inter money line and Milan to advance.
Yeah, that's probably the move.
201. So
I'm assuming this is no extra time straight to PKs.
I don't know. I don't know. Are we basing off the Spanish Super Cup?
I'm guessing that the prelims or like the early round is no extra time straight to PKs, and they'll play extra time for the final.
I don't know, so I can't comment on that. No idea.
All right, bet.
I assume if the Saudis are paying, though, it's more footy.
And you know what that sounds like? A tomorrow Oaks and leg problem.
Oh, I was gonna say like FIFA corruption, but never mind.
No. There's already too much FIFA corruption. We don't need to.
All right, last game I got, and then we're done. We're in France, baby. It's Monaco versus Lyon. Lyon has not been playing good football, but we squeaking out them wins. So I actually don't give a fuck. And Monaco has been looking like they like dropping points now. So I just went ahead and I said, hey, yo, give me I said, give me Lyon on a double chance bettable number, but fuck that. Give me Lyon on the money line, and I'll take all the bread. But no, I think Lyon draw no bet was probably the better one. But
that game's not until January 3rd, correct?
Yeah, I know, but it's the only French game I have. So, and I wanted to talk shit on Monaco and talk about Lyon because the rest of the games suck. Did you look in the Everdice or the Portuguese league?
No, I did not.
Germany's also about to take a giant break. The only game they gave us was fucking Leipzig versus Leverkusen.
Yep.
Because I didn't have that game on my board until I saw the data when it was, and I was like, I'm still going to talk about it because Lyon's back.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Balogun. Lyon struggles to have a forward score a goal, so I find it hard to back him.
Whoa, we're in 5th place, bro.
Have a forward score a goal.
I mean, we don't have a forward scoring a goal, and we're still better than 9th place Monaco. So, can you imagine we got a forward? That's where it's like, fuck are these guys gonna do? And Solk now has 5 goals. He scored in back-to-back matches. Hold that, Le Havre.
I'm not saying Monaco is gonna win. I'm just saying I think Balogun scores a goal.
I hope Balogun doesn't even play. I hope he wants to focus on the World Cup, like Pulisic. But yeah, that's all I got. Honestly, besides England, weak ass slate. I'm hyped to watch some Italian football tomorrow because I'm off work though. That's pretty sick.
Same.
That's pretty hype. I'm gonna have to adjust the wheel because of that, but I also don't want to that much. So
it says Serie A will include the Italian Cup matches.
yeah, pretty much Serie A is now going to mean
any game that's happening with exclusively Italian teams.
If we do this in the games, we're using it. So that's ours now. Wait, what happened last week? What did we do? You took Antony and I took Barcelona fucked me. What a bunch of
yeah, you had a 4-goal John.
Well, you know what's even worse is that the ref actually fucked me out of a penalty kick and they took a goal back from Osasuna. That should have never happened. So there's an asterisk on mine. That's all I'm gonna say. From more just corruption and bribery. All right, I'm going first. Here we go.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Yeah, I don't even know who I won. I wasn't prepared to get EPL. I usually just get really shitty ones, so I was looking at the French league. Because I left that one on there too.
Oops.
It's all good. Only maybe you'll get stuck with it. I didn't. I'm chilling. I liked my outcome. Something's telling me to take fucking Tonali.
Okay.
But it's just a fucking ballsy ass pick.
It's gonna be 6 or 7 to 1.
Yep, and I'm going for it.
Nice.
We'll
watch Conference League tomorrow, squad.
We're gonna watch Conference League tomorrow.
Watch Conference League and the Italian game.
I'm focusing on the Italian league. Who do we even have in Conference League tomorrow? Oh, Batista's playing?
No.
Oh, I'm looking at Copa del Rey. My fault.
Yeah. Fiorentina plays.
Alice is playing. Dude, these games suck.
Yeah. Real Vallecano plays.
I'm 1,000% only watching the Italian games, and I'll probably play Minecraft for the other hours of the day and not get anything done. Except for laundry.
Bilbao plays too.
We got Copa del Rey.
Yeah, we got Copa del Rey in Italy. Conference League is tough until the teams that really don't deserve to be playing European football wash out of it.
Yeah, I mean, besides, I'm looking at like Fiorentina, Alkmaar, Palace. Those are the only teams that I can even really recognize where I would enjoy watching the football.
Palace. I mean, go ahead and
if you have any squads you think we should be watching, please tell me which ones. I will definitely check them out.
Dynamo Kiev, if you're still a Yarmolenko fan, he's still kicking the ball over there.
They're playing FC Noah too, so I was already looking there anyway.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa, that's a cool name. Did somebody buy this team for their son? This is sick.
League of Warsaw's got a couple guys on there.
All right, hold on. Let me spin the wheel for you.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Great. I want to see where it would have landed if I didn't have League One in there. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. You hate to see it. You really hate to see that. Putting right on Oaks is wild. Like dead on.
I'm going to take Elise plus 130.
Who are they playing?
Heidenheim.
When's that game? Is this the last one before their break?
Yes, December 21st.
I bet. I didn't know that like Italy was in this goofy ass Italian Super Cup, and then half the teams just were like, "All right, we're gonna keep playing over here, bro." All right, that was Golden Booty. I do have my 15. Took forever. Celta Vigo money line. They're playing at Oviedo. It's a plus sign, and they just lost in the cup. Yeah, you know who scored actually against them was our boy Jesus Vallejo to equalize, and then they knocked them out in penalty kicks.
Oh,
I got Madrid, Sevilla, both teams to score -130. Atleti money line at Girona is -140. Very bettable number, and Girona sucks cock, to be honest. That's putting it lightly.
They do.
Barcelona, Villarreal, both teams to score no draw, -150. Newcastle, draw no bet versus Chelsea, that's +100. Newcastle, Chelsea over 2.5, that's -150. I did also forget that it was the morning game when I was writing these, so I'm really nervous about that. I'll probably be pissed off next week. Liverpool money line +105. Arsenal money line over 1.5 at Everton +100. Leeds, Palace, both teams to score -125. Man U, Villa, both teams to score over 2.5 -115. PSV money line at Utrecht -150.
That's not bad.
That's a fucking awesome PSV number. I don't know.
Yeah, just take a Ricardo Pepe goal too while you're at it.
Yep. Fuck him up, and then take over 1.5 if you don't know how to ride the train. Milan, Toronto bet versus Napoli -115. Inter money line versus Bologna -155. Pulisic to score assist. I just put that in because I need another pick. And then I also took Leipzig money line versus Leverkusen.
Nice.
And then my parlay is the Milan parlay of Milan, Toronto bet, Inter money line. And then what else will I do with it? I guess Pulisic to score assist.
Nice. I don't have a 15 ready today. I literally just got done driving all fucking day, so I apologize, but I'll tweet something later.
Facts. All right. Guys, make sure you follow us at TwoFootTalk. That's at TWOFootTalk on Twitter, on the X. That's where you get all the updates from me and Oaks. We'll send them all through that, usually sharing everything. You can follow me at A Young Leg. You can follow Oaks at BurOaks77. If you watch us later on YouTube, links are right down in the description. Scroll down, click the button. While you're there, check out tftdrip.com. Get you some Oaks gear, get you some leg gear, get you some of your favorite teams. If you're just trying to rep, a little bit of banter goes into it as well. So just know that you're wearing something fresh and you're supporting your boys. tftdrip.com. That's all I got for you, Oaks. Anything else to add?
Nope. Have Merry Christmas. I don't know if I'll make it the Christmas show. I'll be in touch with Leg next week. I gotta do some traveling, so we will see.
Yeah, I have to work, I think, Christmas Eve and on Boxing Day. And I was like, what is this? I was like, I don't even like this job.
Facts.
Because it's like, you can pick one or the other. Like, I'll work Christmas Eve, but then you got to get me off for Boxing Day.
Right.
So I don't think you understand. I'm supposed to be drunk right now.
Facts.
All right, that's all I got for you guys. Fuck what you heard.
It's what you're hearing.
We're 2Foot Talk, and we're out.